Greetings and salutations, this is Imperator Vespasian and his trusty sidekick.
Hello.
You remembered this time?
Yeah.
This is a kind of a part two, really, to this box that we did, which I should have loaded up before this video, and if I haven't, it'll be the next video. So that's my mistake if I've done that, sorry. Right, we talked about how absolutely rubbish the late Roman Empire was. Now, the Eastern Empire, Byzantium, was not rubbish. And this is the type of cavalry that these guys are packing. So this is more the sort of uniform the West were wearing when they were overrun and massacred by Franks and Visigoths. This is the type of regular cavalry that you're going to get in the Byzantine Empire. That's the Eastern Roman Empire, which is the awesome empire who were still under command and control of an emperor and a proper government, as opposed to the insane plutocracy that took over the Western Empire. So you will get these in the aforementioned West. You will get guys dressed like this and this armor and stuff in the West, but these are primarily the really Eastern Romans, your proper decent Romans that are good at fighting and survived, as opposed to the ones that ran away and died. So on the back, what do we have? We have a picture of the front. That's weird. There's a picture of the front. What are they done that for? Apparently that's actual size. We measure these, don't we? Yeah. And they're never the actual size. They're actually smaller. So if you get these thinking they're that big, you're wrong. And that's some of the guys done up. I like that. That looks good. That's like the Dark Age stuff. You know, when the guys are lunging forwards? I like that. Nice one. So this is your standard Roman cavalry, and we'll take them out of the box, shall we?
Yeah. We're 2 minutes in here, I haven't done the box yet.
Again, it's Gripping Beast, so you get Hail Caesar cavalry bases.
Your favourite?
Yeah, I love Hail Caesar because we've got some stuff from Victrix and they don't have the bases, which means I have to cut the bases myself, and I'm lazy. I don't like it. So let's have a look. Do we have... No, they're all identical. So again, it's going to be easy. Oh dear, we're back to the late Roman horse. Couldn't they have just put the effort in? Not Gripping Beast. They're great. The Romans. And it's like, I know our horses used to look great with all the little tassels and stuff on. They're really nice to paint. These, just stick a bit of cloth on, it's fine. God, come on. Put the effort in, mate. You're supposed to be the Roman army. Right, so that's apparently a Roman horse. Oh dearie me. And here are the cavalrymen, and they do look good, don't they?
Yeah, they're probably done up.
Yeah, so these are circa 300 AD, when everything was going pear-shaped. I should guess these would pass for earlier. You technically, if you really wanted to, you could use them as auxiliary. But again, the horse would be the wrong horse. But
not everyone will notice.
Yeah, not everyone will notice, and maybe some auxiliaries didn't have much money, so had rubbish horses. So you could technically use these as auxiliaries. Certainly the helmets. Let's have a look. See, now they're not Gallic. Auxiliaries use the Gallic style helmet. You know, the round basin sort of thing with a ring round it. So they are late. So, but if you've got some spare basins, feel free. Let's have a look what we've got. Oh, that's nice. If you look at that one, we have, come on, that is a mask.
Yeah, it's on the hat, I think, as well.
Is it?
Right hand side.
That guy, is it?
Yeah.
Right, so that is actually a cavalry mask. You never get cavalry, no one does cavalry with masks in plastic. That is absolutely brilliant. That is actually a cavalry mask with the face of presumably the face of the rider, but we don't really know. The Romans did use cavalry masks. Most Romans used... There's another one there.
It could be the face of the emperor.
It could be the face of the emperor.
And that's why he's got the banner.
We have finds in Germany of cavalry masks worn by cavalrymen in battle, which means they wore them. There was a Greek guy who is relatively trustworthy, who said he saw a parade in Greece, and he saw a load of Roman cavalry marching along, and he said, "Oh, they're all wearing face masks. So that must be for ceremonial stuff. And then later on, he saw some Romans fighting each other. And so then he said, maybe they wear the masks when they're practicing with swords, so they don't get injured. But that also seems silly as well. And there is one of the reenactment dudes on YouTube, they actually did fighting wearing the Roman mask and found that it was just as good as a knight's helmet. In fact, slightly better vision than a knight's helmet, because the eyes were exactly fitted over the eyes of the wearer, because the masks were made for the person, so they would actually fit better. A lot of knights' armour, some of it was custom made, but some of it was off the shelf.
It was the face of the emperor on all of them.
That would be really cool, but I do think the masks do look different.
It's like the immortals or the Persians.
Oh, with the black, with the so you can't see the face. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that is pretty good. Is that another one there? Or is that no? That is actually a face. Is that a face, or that could actually be a mask?
That's a face.
That's a face. This is a face. Yeah. So these are pretty good. These are good. That's a very nice one as well. So yeah, this is a nice little collection. Sorry about that. Someone just came to the door. That's life reacting with real life. So where were we? Right. So helmets. Roman cavalry used helmets. Yeah, we know. Whatever. So these are actually really good. Shields. Now here we're going into another problem, aren't we? We're late Roman. Romans had all same size shields, so they're easier to equip, they're easier to hand out, all the men can form shield walls and stuff. I know these are cavalry, whatever, don't care. Late Roman, what sort of shield do you feel like? Oh, I feel like a small one today. Alright, there's your small one. You want a big one? Yeah, I'll have a big one, that's fine. We're going to form a uniform of some kind? Nah, we're late Roman, mate, we don't do that. Slight downside, but in battle, your figures are the figures. They just do whatever the rule system says. Real life, it's a mess. It's an absolute mess. You turn up in what you wear. It's just dreadful. But the shields are fine, and you are bound to have spare shields. If you want to make them uniform, you can. You get 12 figures in this box. We base 6 to a unit. So we have 6 in a unit, therefore we could have 2 regiments, and one regiment can be in one type of shield and one regiment can be in another type of shield, so it doesn't matter. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Or you can mix them, because they were late Roman, who cares? Actually, these have all got the same type of shield, haven't they?
That's different rank.
That'd be different rank, fair comment.
So if we're basing on 6, front 3 will have the big shield, and the last 3 have small shields.
Yeah.
Like throwing peeler in, something like that.
Yeah. Do you know the peeler?
Yeah.
You know that was an awesome idea?
Oh, no.
You see, the peeler was brilliant. What a peeler is, it's like a spear, but it stops about here, and it has a long, thin metal rod, and it was triangular shaped, the top, and he would punch straight through armor and straight through a shield, and you'd throw them before the battle started, and they'd go through the enemy's shield, and you couldn't move the shield, and sometimes it would go through the shield and kill the guy behind it, then hit the guy behind him, and it would all be a mess, and the Romans would just march into victory every time they used the pilum. It's great. Late Romans, pilums are heavy. They're quite heavy. You have to carry 2 of them, and it's an effort. And also, you had sort of people at the back who would carry more pilums for you, and that means you've got to pay them. And well, you don't want to spend money on that, do you? And so so no pilums, no. We're gonna have spear. Yeah, can't throw it. We'll have a few javelins because these are heavy troops. Do they have any javelins? No, they don't have javelins. I would assume we could use a few from the light cavalry, but the heavy cavalry did carry javelins as well. But who cares? So yeah, the pilum thing, nah. That's old Roman thinking.
Yeah, stupid.
Yes, back when Romans used to win wars and conquered an empire, used pilum and identical armor and all this other stuff. Late Romans not interested in winning wars. No, not really bothered. Not bother carrying anything like a pilum. That would be silly. Why would you carry a pilum? Oh God, I feel so depressed.
That's the biggest one.
Late Romans, they're awesome. Anyway, these are primarily, if you're going to be doing a Byzantine army, then these guys will be the light horse for your army. If you're doing Western, then you're not going to get these guys. You're going to get all these guys because they're rubbish. But you know, there were a few in the West, so you can use them if you want. Maybe one unit. That's it. I'm going to go and cry.
If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below what you think of the late Roman heavy cavalry.
Yeah, they're awesome. I love them. I actually really like these guys because they're not Western, they're Eastern. They're Eastern way better. Eastern Romans are awesome. Have I ever told you about Eastern Romans? They're awesome.
Oh my God.
They actually used to win battles. Not the West.
That's everything from me.
The West never used to win battles. The Western Roman Empire is rubbish. Just absolute pants. Don't bother. Don't bother. That's it. And goodbye from him.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Yeah.